Hi. This poem is called Stolid Sate, a pun on solid state, obviously. And it's kind of an abstract poem, unlike a lot of what I've been doing lately. But I was writing to the prompt cold, and I came across on social media Only Poems said that they had dreamt that they used the word threadshore, the non-existent word threadshore, in a poem, and they asked people to say what they thought that might mean, and I thought it was, to me, it seemed like the threadshore would be where our dreams are woven at the edge of the sea, and so I wrote a poem around. I wrote the rest of the poem around it. I had some ideas. They're hard. Like I said, it's abstract, and there's some kind of crazy syntax in there, so it's not easy to read. Stolid Sate. Shoeless blue toes, cramp and clamp damp sand, rooting a moon-cool tidal pool. Shell salt and grittling teeth, wind-lashed chest heaves force full, curses thrust deep to opaque skies. Then the axial heavens torque, casting liminal gyre, unspooling the threadshore. Icicle fingers of stars lost light, knitting gelid dreams, hemmed with electrified prayer. Frigid digit taps my shoulder blade, triggered I whirl to catch, but a dissolving ghost sheathed in sea foam. The soul at absolutely zero, birthing itself a crystalized need and fist-shattering animus. Approaching the evergone, avaricious capacity to assist yields compound disinterest on this disregard. So, like I said, it's very abstract, and to tell you the truth, and in a sense, it's about, in the end, it's about not giving a shit. And it's not that you set out to not give a shit, but there's only so much you can do in this world, and sometimes you just have to shut down to things. And so I'm just imagining, a barely almost lifeless existence on the edge of everything, basically. The edge of the sea, the edge of night, the edge of cold and hot. And then just everything dissipating. And at the end, yesterday we went to the walk-in doctor, and there was a guy there that his daughter and his wife were trying to get him out of the car, and he was very large, and he couldn't lift himself at all, and he was like, they had got him out of the car, but he was sitting on the ground, and the people at the walking place couldn't help because they can't touch you, and he wasn't on the sidewalk, and they had a wheelchair, but so I was trying to help them lift this guy into the chair, but the way they were situated, there was no way to get any leverage, and I gave up. To tell you the truth, I gave up, and they wound up calling 911, which was great. They gave the ambulance came and gave the guy some glucose, and he perked up, and he walked himself into the car, back into the car. But I felt really frustrated, and I felt bad that I didn't help enough. And but then I said, you have to shut this out. Sometimes you have to tune out to human misery. And I think this poem is really about tuning out to human misery, giving up on feeling, for your own mental survival. There you go, Stolid Sate.